Today we're going to take a look at the possibilities of a large-scale tsunami occurring in the Puget Sound region of western Washington, and what we as civilians can do to mitigate these large-scale disasters. In 2001, geologists from the University of Washington, Pacific and Alaska Tsunami Warning Center, the United States Geological Survey, in conjunction with the Washington State Department of Ecology, conducted a study that concluded most tsunamis occur due to seismic activities. And now there are three major fault lines in the Puget Sound region. There are the Seattle, Tacoma, and Whidbey Island fault lines. And over the last 100 years have created three major earthquakes. The Nisqually earthquake of 2001, which measured 6.8 magnitude on the Richter scale and caused over $400 million in damage. The Seattle earthquake of 1965, which also measured 6.8 magnitude on the Richter scale, caused $100 million in damage. But these two never created a tsunami in the region. The Olympia earthquake of 1949, which measured 7.1 magnitude on the Richter scale, caused over $200 million in damage, created a tsunami in the Tacoma Narrows area. These fault lines have also, in the last 100 years, created 139 smaller earthquakes measuring between 2.5 and 4.5 on the Richter scale. Now, the difference between a tsunami and a large surf wave is easy. A large surf wave, as it comes to shore, will hit that breakwater and roll over on itself. A tsunami, according to this study, can be anywhere between 6 and 8 meters high, which is 18 to 24 feet, and travel between 1.5 and 30 meters per second. And as it comes to shore, it does not break over on itself like a big surf wave will. Now, how does that impact the region? Well, we know it's going to create transportation and traffic issues because of the second thing it'll do, cause structural failures from bridges and viaducts, which is a major transportation problem once these structures have been collapsed. It will also topple buildings. And if you've seen the downtown area of the Seattle region, you'll notice that there's a lot of skyscrapers down there, and most of them are bordering one of the major traffic lanes, which is I-5. And once these buildings collapse, you just cut off the entire interstate, which is a major evacuation route. And the third thing it'll do is create communication failures. Now, these communication failures are going to limit the ability of the emergency personnel and elected officials to follow up on evacuation orders. So what can we do as civilians to mitigate these large-scale disasters? Well, it's simple. One, if a strong evacuation or any evacuation order is given that says there's a tsunami coming, then you've got to evacuate the area. Two, use the pre-identified or predetermined evacuation routes. Now, a tsunami evacuation route is very well identified by a big blue sign that says tsunami evacuation route. And of course, the third is there would be emergency personnel on standby, such as paramedics and emergency medical technicians, firefighters to assist in evacuation, and the police force that will be out there directing the evacuation. So once these tsunamis do hit, if there is one, then we know what we need to do to evacuate the area. According to this same survey that was conducted in 2001, it was also concluded that this region is well overdue by over 200 years a large-scale earthquake, which would create a large-scale tsunami and very, very possibly wipe out the entire Seattle metropolitan area. So be mindful of any time that there's a tsunami warning issued, and be mindful of any time that there is a tsunami evacuation order or any type of evacuation order issued. Thank you very much.